Lights out and away we go. But obviously Lewis, with more straight on speed and DRS, surely going to ease past us, but we're going to try to brake late. But we hit too much curb and that has lost us traction. But we've had a massive lapse in concentration. That's a really silly mistake. But we finished in 5th place. Hey there guys, what is up? It is Maxi Gaming HD back here with the 5th episode of Checo's Charge to Glory. Sorry it couldn't be up on the usual Friday slot, because basically my plan was that I'd usually do it on Thursdays, like do all the editing on Thursdays, but I was actually in college late on Thursday, so hopefully for the Monaco episode next week I'll be able to do it on the Friday. I'll have it released on the Friday. Anyway, without further ado, here is the qualifying report. After a 3-week break, it was time for the first qualifying session of the European season to get underway. It was little surprise to see both Man and Mauritius lock out the back row, with Will ahead of Roberto. It was a disappointing session for Pastor Maldonado, as he could only manage 18th, whilst Grosjean rounded out the top 10. Max Verstappen once again failed to get past Q1, whilst Carlos Sainz Jr. qualified in 12th. It was another disappointing qualifying for McLaren, as Button qualified in 14th with Alonso 16th. Sauber endured an average session with Felipe Nasr in 11th and Marcus Ericsson in 15th. Sergio Perez once again qualified well to put his forces in during 6th, whilst Nico Hulkenberg couldn't match him. Williams were disappointed with their qualifying, as they expected better than 8th and 9th. Red Bull endured a reasonable session with Daniel Ricciardo qualifying in 5th and Danny Kvyat qualifying in 7th. Ferrari endured a reasonable session, as Vettel was able to split both Mercedes qualifying in 2nd, Raikkonen 4th. It was Lewis Hamilton who took pole position in the Mercedes by 0.2 of a second ahead of his nearest rival.
Welcome to the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya, a circuit that's seen some exciting racing throughout the years. Let's hope today's race will provide us with another chapter of drama. Lewis Hamilton absolutely drove it like he stole it yesterday, storming to pole position. He'll be intent on continuing in that aggressive vein in today's race to secure the victory.
There are a lot of variables that can cause a driver to be happy with the car one day to struggling with it the next. Track temperature, excessive tyre wear, or a change of fuel load can all affect the feel of a car. He'll definitely be hoping that when the race gets underway, he's got the same balance as he enjoyed in qualifying.
A poor performance from both the car and the driver last time out saw Sebastian Vettel post his worst result of the year. The German will be looking to get back on form with a better performance this afternoon.
Seb was particularly critical of how the car handled after the race, and there were some heated conversations in the garage. The team will be desperate to sort out the issues they're having and find a better balance in the car.
Well, here we are sitting on the grid here at the Circuit de Catalunya. In my opinion, my least favourite track on the calendar. But we are about to get ready to go racing here in Spain. We have the lights in Spain. Lights out and away we go. And it's a good start there made by all. Looks like we have got a reasonable start as we head up towards the first chicane. Are we going to be able to get past Daniel Ricciardo? But we've ran wide and we're going to let a whole load of cars through because we have to take an inside line going into the long turn 3, and this is going to lose us a lot of momentum. And even Felipe Massa's got through. So really not the start that we were wanting. Of course, we're going to try as hard as we can to get that place back. Of course, it looks like we are quite a lot faster as we head towards the middle of that. Massa's made a mistake, and we're going to have the inside going into Campsa corner. But then we make contact and we slide wide. Somehow we don't lose any more positions. But as you can see, Massa, who's past Kvyat, got a very bad exit off the final corner, and we're able to go through. Now moving on to lap 6, and we're able to re-pit. But then we get a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting. Really, we only have ourselves to blame for that because we kind of cut the corner on the entry. Testing these track limits like a boss, though we are. taking all these risks like we have done in previous races. Let's see where we're going to come out. We are out behind Ricciardo, ahead of Kvyat. Ahead of the two man and Marussias. Now here, moving on a lap, we're a lap later, we're behind Daniel Ricciardo. But we turned too viciously with DRS. That was a really stupid mistake from us. He just turned out the situation. I think he just misjudged the closing speed. Obviously, the Renault engine's underpowered. Then we closed a lot quicker than we anticipated, and then we just lost control. So we don't lose any parts of our car. Here's Felipe Nasser exiting the pits, and we are through into 9th place, so still in the points. We do have a time penalty, a 10-second time penalty, and there's another pit stop phase still to go as well. So we pit. Let's see how we can get this stop.
Complete, go now.
We exit the pits. We come out behind Ericsson and Kvyat, who has already stopped for a second time. So now moving on to later in the lap, we're right behind Kvyat here. And we are able to get the acceleration, and we are able to get past Danny Kvyat. Now behind Marcus Ericsson. But then we lose track. He completely brake checks us going into chicane. We had absolutely nowhere to go there. And now we have lost our front wing and we have to pit. That's our race completely ruined. Of course, we've also got this time bonus, so that's what chance of points completely done. Unfortunately. Let's see how we can get this stop. Obviously, it's a new front wing, so it's going to be a long stop.
Go, go, go.
So we get back going. And we are out just behind Will Stevens, who we should be able to clear without a problem. Now moving on to later in the lap, we are behind Will Stevens, and then we're going to cut to the inside and we're able to get through. But he's going to perform the switchback. There's a bit of contact, but we're through. So that was quite a good move there from Checo to be able to take that position. But now here we are, back at the front. It's Nico Rosberg who is going to take victory here at the Circuit de Catalunya. Good drive from him. He takes the win. The same couldn't be said for us because we're going to finish in 18th. Behind Felipe Nasser. But we're not going to be able to close enough. Not sure why we were weaving because there was nothing to celebrate really. So really not a good race for us. We only finished in 18th. That was due to a few stupid mistakes. The one with Ricciardo was our fault. The one with Ericsson, he just was so slow going into the chicane for some reason. Just a complete misjudgment. But good to see Hulkenberg, our teammate's gotten off the mark. So he's no longer on 0 points. Now looking at the championship standings, we have dropped behind Raikkonen. But still we've got some good points. And only 4 drivers yet to score. So Force India did still get some points. Now looking at the constructors, it's Mercedes who still lead from Williams, Ferrari, Red Bull, Force India, Toro Rosso, McLaren, and Co. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Sorry this episode was late, just been busy this week with college. We'll see you with Monaco.